recognize some people, specifically those that have contributed. Everybody's contributed, but we want to recognize. If it wasn't for these people, especially at the beginning of the year, marching band happens, and we need student leaders. Sometimes student leaders, it's harder to be a student leader than it is to be an adult leader in many ways, because they have their peers, and to tell them to do something is awfully difficult. And I recognize that. And we had great student leaders this year. And I want to recognize at least our band council. Our band president is Arnold Prinsley. Our vice president is Jason Weinzerl. Our secretary is Brady Brock. Our senior representative is Beth Misleo. Our junior representative is Cal Shillings. Our sophomore representative is Bailey Martinez. And our freshman representative is Serena Harper. We also had 3 drum majors that have worked their tails off during marching band season, and we want to recognize them. Emily Goffley, Haley Nelson, and Dylan Byle. They will tell you it's just not waving your arms. That's not all it is. That's what some people want to believe. Also, I want to thank those people that have made band a choice for themselves for the past 4 years of high school. It's difficult because there's so many different things that they can get into, and yet they remain in band. Because it's not like some other organizations where you can maybe drop out of here because you get busy and then you can come back in. Once you drop, you can't come back in. And there's a purpose for that, right? Because we're building skills. And it's so great. This is a reason why, and I can probably speak from his heart too, why we're in this profession is because we get to see these kids every single year, and they grow, not only physically, but also mentally as well. And we want to recognize these people. So if you'd save your round of applause, and will you guys stand up when I call your name? Brady Brock, Natalie Canfield, Caitlin Cantu, Samuel Crosby, Thomas Crosby, Emily Goffey, Shailene Hart, Ashley Hawk, Jackie Huron, Janelyn Higgins, Tevis Kilpatrick, Chelsea Kendall, Elaine Myers, David Parsons, Katie Phillips, Arnold Prinsley, Jesse Brooks, yes, you can stand still up, thank you, he's injured, Megan Sanchez, Andrew Shepard, Clayton Smith, Bethany Sveum, Lucas Valverde, and Jamel Yoakley, our seniors. We hope that you come back and see us, please. Hopefully Community Days would be our soonest, right? You can come march with us in the summer. And we will miss you, so please come and see us. Thank you, seniors. Thank you. In the fall, we have people, and we encourage people to try out for the all-district band. And the Kansas City Metro District Band is probably one of the hardest in the state to get into. We have the Honorable Mention Band. Those are the people that don't quite make the all-district band, but is still a band nonetheless that performs. And it is equivalent to most districts' all-district bands. So we had 2 people that made our Honorable Mention Band this year. In 6th chair in the French horn section, we had Jason Weinzerl. In the flute section, 3rd chair, Lexi Larson. Those people that make the all-district band go on and they can try out for the all-state band. For those representing Belton and our district, We have Thomas Crosby, second chair, bass clarinet. Getting a frown on his face or something. Kelsey Swigert, 15th chair, clarinet. Emily Goffey, 18th chair, clarinet. And Amanda Harris, 20th chair, clarinet. Like I said, those people go on and they try out to be the best in the state. We've been very fortunate in the past few years of having someone in our represent Belton in our all-state band. We had somebody this year making second chair alto clarinet, Thomas Crosby. Got a smile on that. Thank you. Seems like it was just last week that we had Solos and Ensemble contest. District, we went to Green Valley and they prepared months, trios, quartets, quintets, solos, and they perform in front of a judge. And that alone is tough. And then they get rated on it. And we had outstanding, excellent ratings. And I want to announce the 2 ratings. And I'm going to announce them all together, and then we can applaud together, right? Make this quicker here. Trombone solo, Titus Weinzierl. Trumpet solo, Alex O'Keefe. Alto sax solo, Trevor Silver. Timpani solo, David Parsons. Trombone solo, Bethany Sviem. Tuba solo, Zach Carrillo. Tuba solo, Andrew X. Trombone solo, Tori Wright. Percussion quintet, Megan Sanchez, Arno Prinsloo, Bailey Martinez, Ashton Hawk, and Sam Eckert. Trombone solo, Allie Floyd. Bass clarinet solo, Jessica Edmonston. Saxophone trio, Brady Brock, Haley Elkins, and Grant Goffey. Clarinet quartet, Kelsey Swigert, Haley Elkins, Amanda Harris, and Thomas Crosby. Clarinet solo, Kelsey Swigert. Tuba trio, Jonah Thatch, Cody Lancaster, and Andrew X. Clarinet solo, Amanda Harris. Trombone quartet, Tori Wright, Titus Weinzierl, Allie Floyd, and Ray Myers. Trombone trio, Cal Schillings, Madison Wilson, and Christian Valdez. These are 2 excellent ratings for Now, the rest of these, I'm going to announce. The ones that make ones go on to try it in state. We go to Columbia, we go on the Inman campus. And so these are the ones that not only got a 1 rating, but I'm going to announce they got a 2 rating at the state level. Getting excellent ratings, alto saxophone solo, Dylan Byard. Bass clarinet solo, Thomas Crosby. Brass quintet, Cal Schillings, Lucas Velaverdi, Bethany Savian, Jason Weinzierl, Jonah Thatch. Clarinet solo, Tevis Kilpatrick. French horn solo, Jason Weinzierl. Mallet solo, Bailey Martinez. Piano solo, Jason Weinzierl. Piano solo, Titus Weinzierl. Saxophone quartet, Trevor Silver, Natalie Canfield, Marie Vaughn, and Dylan Byard. Trumpet solo, Cal Schillings. Trumpet solo, Maddie Wilson. These are our 2 ratings for state and 1 in district. We had 2 1 ratings, so not only did they get a 1 in districts, but they also got a 1 in state. We had 2 solos that received that. Lexi Larson on flute solo. And pure talent right here, Clayton Smith, timpani solo. This is the hard part here. We choose, Miss Howard and I get together, and we talk about those that stick out, outstanding not only in their dedication to band, but also in their commitment to their instrument. And so we choose that. We have an outstanding freshman. You probably would understand this because she had millions of solos tonight. Tori Wright, outstanding freshman.
student that has grown leaps and bounds. You should know who she is, but you may not because she's very quiet until you get to know her. This year's outstanding sophomore is Madison Wilson.
We have another outstanding sophomore. Does amazing things. He'll practice all the time. And he constantly amazes me. Last year he amazed me, and this year it just keeps amazing me more and more. Bailey Martinez. I'm so proud of the leaps and bounds of this next outstanding sophomore. It was a huge thing for her to take her level of skill from 1 year. I don't think I've ever seen that in an individual. And to go into a practice room, it's a lonely thing. If you've never done it before, it's a lonely thing to be in a practice room. When all your friends are socializing and they're doing other things, and you're after school and you're in this one room, solitary room, and you're practicing. And this individual done it, and to the point that she's a sophomore and she tried for the All-State band. Amanda Harris.
There are many things that I could say about one of our outstanding juniors. This student has come a long, long way. When I first met him, he was rhythmically challenged. I say was, past tense. And really just had no idea what band was about. But this year, he's really started to shine. He stepped up as a section leader. It took a not-so-great audition for him to realize that practicing is a good thing. Since then, he has been on fire. I'm really proud of the student and his accomplishments musically, but also just as a young person, Cal Schillings. We are now the seniors, and this was a really difficult choice because our seniors do a lot for us. They are the leaders of this band, whether they have the title or not, and that is very much the case with this senior. She's our go-to girl in the percussion section. She takes care of them, she takes care of us, she's always on top of where things go. She's incredibly musical, and she's incredibly talented in a way that she can share it with other people. Last week, I asked her if she'd be interested in helping some of my middle school percussionists, also rhythmically challenged. She said, absolutely, came down, brought a friend, and I said, okay, you gotta be serious. And after a few chats with the little ones, they got serious, and they performed better than I've ever seen, and it's because they were inspired, they were motivated. This award goes to Megan Sanchez.
Our next outstanding senior is one that has her feet in so many different things in the school and still is very successful in band. I know she does. Emily Goffman. We have one last award, and this is the John Phillips Award. This is an award that that really goes into effect all 4 years. Not only in their commitment to their horn, but the commitment to this band program. It makes it very difficult to choose somebody like this, but we really hold this in an honor in the fact that not only is this person receiving this award, but they have their name hung up on a plaque in the band room that's always going to be there. This John Phillips Award winner for this year goes to Thomas Crosby.
just want to thank Mr. Sullivan and Mrs. Howard for all of their hard work and dedication that they provided us with over the past several years.
Mr. Sullivan and Ms. Howard have taught us so much. I mean, they've taught us how to be outstanding leaders and how not to not only play music, but to make music. And for that, we have just two really small tokens of our gratitude for everything they've done for us, and we really do appreciate them. And we didn't really know how to show it, but there's one other surprise for both of you outside, by the forum out there. And it's a surprise for you guys after the concert. Thank you.